What's up, guys? It's Stab, and today we got another Oros Wi-Fi battle against Brendan, who was on my stream a couple days ago. Well, not a couple days ago, more like a week ago. The streams will be back. I just kind of got busy with work, and I do have friends in real life, so I do stuff with them on the weekends as well. But we should have a stream pretty soon. Anyway, he's bringing a nice and powerful team with a Manaphy and a Tyranitar and some other things there, friends. What's funny about my team is actually I'm carrying hella threats today because I got the Aegis Slash and Landorus Eye, which are now subsequently banned, and I also have Unaware Fable, which I figured was a pretty good Pokemon that I never actually used before. I usually use the Magic Guard Calm Mind one. But if you guys enjoyed this battle, go ahead and leave a like at the end of the video. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get into it. Braden actually leads off with his Landorus. And I decided to lead off with Chestnut because I figured I could get some spikes up. And start teaching shenanigans like that. He actually switches out after he gets the Intimidate off just because Landorus can't really do anything to Chestnut. He probably didn't want me to go for Spiky Shield on the first turn and get some damage on him. Switches on to Bisharp, which I guess is okay, but Chestnut actually got Drain Punch in Gen 6, so Oros at least. And I'm going to go for that. He actually has a big Stealth Rock Bisharp, and kind of a problem, but at the same time not really, because I don't really have anything on this team that's weak to Stealth Rocks, and I do get lots of health back, or not back, but I would have gotten health back, and go for that Drain Punch. Unfortunately, he ends up being a weakness policy Bisharp, which in my opinion isn't that great, just because Bisharp can't live many hits that are super effective against it. He actually does live because of the Intimidate drop. As I go for Spiky Shield, he goes for Sucker Punch. I mean, either he predicted the Spiky Shield or he just thought that Ironhead may not have done that much. It actually ends up being a 2-hit KO, but I'm going to get that last HP, that 1 HP back in recovery, so definitely mattered. Definitely made the situation a lot better. And Bisharp's going to go down. And I believe he brings out his, does he bring out Landorus now, or does he bring out Manaphy? I think he brings out Manaphy as I get some leftovers recovery. I'm pretty sure the Ice Beam is pretty obvious, so I decided to switch out to Clefable. Clefable actually handles Manaphy really well, just because I do have significant bulk and I'm unaware, so he can't set up Tail Glows in my face. And I'm actually carrying Calm Mind as well, so if he wants to do that, I can set up right along with him. He actually goes for the Ice Beam, and at this point I had pretty bad luck with freezes, but luckily for me, he actually doesn't freeze me, so that's pretty good. Sure enough, he actually does go for the Tail Glow after I get up the leftovers recovery, which is fine for me, because every time he clicks Tail Glow, I can just click Calm Mind and be in a very great position. Yeah, so I click Calm Mind here, +1 special defense, +1 special attack, and I do expect him to either not think that I'm unaware just yet, or that he's going to try and get up to +6, thinking that he can set up in my face. The rocks damage that I took should have been a pretty solid indication that I was indeed unaware, but I don't know if he was not paying attention or something like that. But he tries to get set up to +6, which is really +0, and I'm just going to get up to +2 with another Calm Mind. I believe on the next turn I go for Moonlight, just to see how much his attacks are actually doing at this point. And I go for Moonlight because, if you didn't know, you can't have Unaware and Soft Boil, because Soft Boil is a egg move, I believe. Or no, a tutor move, I'm sorry. A tutor move from Gen 3, I'm pretty sure, so you can't have a Dream Whirl ability. I'm going to go for the Moonlight, get most of my health back. He did so much on that because he actually got a crit on the Psychic, so don't worry, my Unaware is actually in effect. So I was kind of scared of that at first because I saw how much that did, but yeah, he got a crit. He goes for Tail Glow here, I'm not really sure why. I'm just going to go for Moonblast. Debatably, I could have gone for another Calm Mind there, but I really wanted to get as much damage on this Manaphy as possible. And so Moonblast is definitely going to be a 2-hit KO, and he's going to go for that Psychic again. This time, because it actually did not get a crit, it actually does less than 0, and I'm going to get most of that health back from my leftovers after he goes down. He brings in Tyranitar here. At first I thought this was a misplay, but what actually ends up happening is his Tyranitar is not only Mega Tyranitar, as you'll see in a second. I am going to take some sand damage, which I guess is not really unfortunate, just because it doesn't really affect me in the long run. But I do get spike damage on the Tyranitar as he comes in. And, like I said, he does end up being Mega Tyranitar. I haven't seen Mega Tyranitar in a very long time just because of stuff like Mega Altaria and Mega Lopunny. Mostly Mega Lopunny has been running around in that pretty much hard walls Tyranitar. I believe he goes for the Iron Head. It does quite a bit, but if I don't flinch, which I actually end up getting, he ends up getting the flinch. If he didn't flinch there, I could easily kill him with a Moonblast. But I decide to predict him to think that he could set up a Dragon Dance. I'm guessing that just because he'll do more damage to my other Pokemon after Clefable goes down, but I can get off damage with Moonblast, and at this point I was also sacking Clefable anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So this Moonblast does a hell of a lot, and it definitely would have knocked him out if the sand was not up, so the Tyranitar is severely crippled, and I believe he's to the point where even he can't switch out and switch back in on the spike, so that's good as well. Clefable did its job. It killed Manaphy, and then it got basically another kill on Tyranitar, so I was pretty proud of what that set was able to accomplish. Going out Aegis last year, just because the sand is up, and I know that at the range he's at, I could easily knock him out with Shadow Sneak. He actually switches out in Hydreigon. I guess I could have clicked Secret Sword, but I didn't know if the Tyranitar maybe had Earthquake, and I didn't really want to risk it at this point in the game. So I'm going to go for that Shadow Sneak, and then obviously Hydreigon resists it, so it's not going to do very much at all. And I know these things carry Fire Blast, so I believe I go for the King Shield after he takes sand damage. Aegislash is definitely worthy of the ban. Just throwing that out there, just because of the Orchid's able to put in this game. He actually switches out. I don't know if he probably didn't want to take a Secret Sword in case I was faster, but he definitely was faster. Goes into Gastrodon, as I'm going to go for the King Shield here, but if he just switch out, it's not going to work. It's kill, and the sand goes away. I'm not really scared of Gastrodon just because I am a Swords Dance variant. It would be nice if he doesn't burn me here. I know that Skull won't do very much damage because I do have pretty solid defenses in shield form, and thankfully he doesn't actually get the burn period, so that's fine. I believe I just click Secret Sword because it's the best thing I have to hit Gastrodon, and it actually OHKOs him, so that's fine as well. Yeah, so Gastrodon's going to go down. Pretty solid kill. It really wasn't walling anything on my team, but Gastrodon can be annoying just in case it has Toxic and Recover. I don't really like Toxic stalling mine, so definitely a good thing to get that out of the way. He goes out back in Hydreigon, and I believe I just clicked King Shield just to scout for either Earth Power or Fire Blast. Yeah, Fire Blast. And if I knew I could live he actually ended up going for Dark Pulse on the second turn. Now, I don't know why I actually kicked King Shield twice. I'm pretty sure it was a misclick, but if I knew I could live this Dark Pulse, I would have gone for Secret Sword. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure he was expecting me to switch into probably Blastoise, because I do carry Aura Spear on that, so that Dark Pulse would have been the best move. He had to hit Blastoise without getting a stat drop, and yeah, so that really didn't accomplish much. I just took a lot of damage with Dark Pulse. At this point, the Tyranitar is more of a death pivot just because he can't set the sand back up because you do have to live when you re-enter the battlefield for your weather to take effect, but he's going to go down to that Spike Sentry. So I guess it was a good thing that Chestnut got those up in the long run. But I did go for the Shadow Sneak. I was at this point sacking Aegislash, so I just wanted to get some damage off on something. I believe he goes out to Landorus, and he does get that plus that -1 off the Intimidate, and I just click Shadow Sneak because it's the best thing I have to hit Landorus, and I know he's going to take me out with an Earthquake anyway. Based on this damage, even at I'm at +1 because of the Swords Dance. Shit, I completely forgot about that. But anyway, at +1, based on that damage that I actually did, I know that he's more than likely a Scarf variant and offensive, so I know I'm going to go down either way. And now I'm going to go out into my Blastoise. I know I should be able to take one Earthquake, and it's going to come down to if I can hit Hydro Pump or not. Water Pulse does get that Mega Launcher boost, but at the same time, Hydro Pump is a lot more powerful, and I really didn't need Scald on Blastoise with this team, I felt. Yeah, so I am able to live one Earthquake like I expected, and I'm going to hit him with a Hydro Pump, and his offensive Landorus, well, and really any Landorus would have gone down to fully offensive Blastoise. Also, I'm pretty sure that he was confirmed Scarf by the fact that Mega Blastoise was actually slower than him. He's got to Hydreigon here, and I believe he just clicks Dark Pulse and kills me. Yeah, he just clicks Dark Pulse and kills me. At that point, Blastoise had done its job. There was no hazards to spin away, and I really just needed him to take out the Landorus. And I go up to Raikou, and I'm a Assault Vest, so I know I can live any hit that he wants to go for. And I ended up clicking HP Ice. Hydreigon was actually more specially bulky than I thought at first, because he actually eats this. Well, he doesn't eat it, but it's not an OHKO from that range of health. And he's going for a Fire Blast. It actually does quite a bit, which was surprising, based on the fact that, like I said, I am a Soul Vest. And he loses some life or recall, but it doesn't knock him out. I just go for a safe Thunderbolt. I didn't want to miss an HP Ice. I don't even know if you can miss HP Ice, but I didn't want to risk it. So I took Thunderbolt because I know at that range of health it wasn't really that big a deal. And it was his last mon, so I didn't have to fear a Draco Meteor. Yeah, so that was a solid game against Braden. Like I said before, make sure you leave a like. Make sure you leave a comment if you so desire. Subscribe if you haven't. And also get this video out. It's nice to kind of share my content and make my channel grow. Anyway, guys, I'm Sab, and there will be another battle later today uploaded as well. I think I mentioned that there was 2 battles in the intro, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm out. I'll see you guys later. Bye.